So the Bitcoin saga continues. Throughout last week, we were talking about Bitcoin and these two key areas of interest. That is the 100K and also the 92K levels, key levels. And while we're talking about this, a few people said, oh no, we're heading back to the top over here and so on and so forth. And well, honestly, I just said thank you. I didn't respond to them because conduct your own analysis. Even if it doesn't go the way you want it to go, make adjustments. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But based on what we have in front of us, price action that is support, resistance, supply, demands, and whatever you are using, right? Majorly, they're all a form of price action. So based on price action, it will give you clues as what most likely might happen. So we talked about the 100K, obviously based on here being resistance here, some resistance. While price was going back there, we're expecting here to act as resistance. This first green candle, it broke and closed above. Okay. But the next candle was a big bearish candle, so this was an engulfing, bearish engulfing, and then it closed back below 100K. Now, this was a massive clue, the combination of these two candles in this rectangle. It was a massive clue that yes, indeed, price now should have strength to get to 92K, which it did. And you can see from 92K, it has been bouncing off that level. 92K here of resistance, support, 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 support. And you can see it is still acting as support. Now, this 92K is very, very important. I'm going to say this again. This 92K is very, very important. Why? Because this is the make or break area that will let us know whether we are going to be getting to 70K or whether we're going to be pushing higher. Because where it is sitting on now at the moment, right, which happens to be a support, depending on the strength of the buyers, right, they could either push it back up and then we could eventually see the highs over here of 108K, the all-time highs, or we could break and then use this as a form of resistance to fall all the way back to about 70K. Now, before you watching this, you say, oh no, we're not going to get to 70K and so on. That's what people have always said in the past. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm conducting my own analysis from my own little experience over time. Do the same. You can drop your own comments in the section below. Let us know your own analysis. It's always good to learn from other people. In every chart, in every instrument, you always have two parties, the buyers and the sellers. So it's always good for you to also understand what the other people are also thinking of, but stick to your own guns. So with that said, 92K before the end of this month, I would like to see most likely, preferably that is, I would like to see a breakout, and then this area should act as resistance based on it being a flip zone. Flip zone is an area that's acted as support and resistance in the past. Now, if this happens and it comes back here after a break, look for entry here, stop loss somewhere above here, and then take profit. See how you can ride it all the way down to 70K. Now, 70K would be another very important level, assuming price gets there. But let's see how it plays out as usual. And of course, we'll always give you updates as things are unfolding, right? Let's know how your trading has been so far, so good this year as well. If you have any questions, you need any assistance whatsoever, let us know. And of course, we'll see what we can do for you. Okay, thank you guys. Trade safely and goodbye for now. Cheers.